Hey guys, my name's DJ. Okay, the subject for my video, my first video actually, um, will be why do we blame God when something goes wrong? Well, some people, I don't know about you guys, but some people may ask, why does God allow suffering? It's not really He allows it. It's just He gives us, how could I say that? He gives us free will on whether we want to follow His word or not. Let's see. The devil is the one who creates all the pain and suffering in this world next to sin. Um, and that's just him trying to, in the battle between him and God, trying to win our souls to him and get us as far away from God as possible. So why do we really get mad at God? Well, I'm not trying to offend anyone or anything, but us as people, well, some of us only believe in God at two times. One time is when something good happens. Like, say you win some money in the lottery or something. I mean, I'm too, for one, I'm too young to do the lottery. And two, I'm not a bettor or a gambler, whatever you want to call it, so I'm not going to do it. But some people, when they win the lottery, they thank God. Well, the second time is when something bad happens. Something bad happens, like a family death, family friend death, just death in the family. And when something bad happens, we tend to automatically go to God and ask, why God? Why us? Why me? Why them? Well, why don't we thank God for once? Why don't we thank Him for waking us up that morning? Why don't we thank Him for life? Why don't we thank Him for sending His one and only Son to die on the cross for our sins? Why don't we do any of that on a regular basis? If you're Christian, you should. If you're not, you still should. It's, it's in the Bible. He sent His one and only Son to die on the cross. And yes, God is the Alpha and Omega. The devil has no power against Christ. For example, Romans 8 and 31 says, what then shall we say to these things? God is for us, then who shall be against us? I'll tell you who's against you. The devil is against you. The devil hates when you go to church. Let's be honest here. The devil hates when you go to church. The devil hates when you worship God. The devil hates every time you pray, every time you're in the spirit, every time you're just anytime you have anything to do with God, the devil's mad at you. Well, not so much mad at you, but just mad in general. You guys get the point. Um, so don't let him into your life. He will try anything and everything to get you to get us, not just you, us, as far away from God as he can. And I mean, he'll do anything and everything. He'll take depression, anxiety, just anything, just to get us away from God and stop believing God. And lastly, yes, God allows some suffering, but not all. Don't let that devil get into your mind and tell you it's all God's fault, because it's not. God, if it was God, God is, how do I say that? God is a God of love and peace. He would not want suffering if it was up to him. But since it's up to us, it's us, we get free will. So we choose. Well, I don't know how to explain it in better terms. But since we got free will, the God allows some suffering, not all though. So whenever something goes wrong, or whenever something goes great, actually, no, just when something goes wrong, don't automatically go to God and blame God. If you blame God, then I don't know. But just don't blame God, because it's not all God's fault. And well, that's to conclude my first video. Can you please let me know what you think of it? If you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them in the comment section, please. And please subscribe, like, and share with your friends. I'd greatly appreciate it. Have a great day.